Okay, what we're going to learn now is how to create our student digital portfolio. This is a culmination of all the projects that you do in this class. You're going to make a record of it and store it in a PowerPoint presentation, which we'll call our student digital portfolio. So, how we're going to do this, first of all, you see your desktop here, and down here in the lower left hand corner you have your Start menu, or your Start button. So we're going to click Start, and we're going to go right up here to All Programs. We just click it once. You're going to notice that all of these programs are listed in alphabetical order, A to Z, and then you get down to the folders. This symbolizes a folder, and these are also all in alphabetical order. Well, we want to find Microsoft Office 2013 and choose that. Once we've opened this folder, we want to find PowerPoint 2013, and we want to open this. If it's minimized like this, these three buttons up here allow you to put it onto the taskbar. I can also close this program, or I can maximize this to be the full screen. One other tidbit that you'll learn about is if you take the window that we have here, we can click and drag it around, and if we throw it up here to the top, it'll open it into its full screen. Now we just want a blank presentation, so we're going to double click blank presentation. Okay, you have two text boxes here. You have your title and your subtitle. In our title we're going to put Digital Portfolio. Please make sure that the D and the P are capitalized and that it is spelled correctly. In the subtitle, please add the following: your name, this is your name, hit enter, takes us to the next line. We're going to put what class you are in, so if it's 6th grade computers, we're going to put that in. Please make sure also that you capitalize the first letter of each word. Hit enter. We're also going to put what hour that you're in. If we need to make this box a little bit bigger, we can click this little sizing handle and we can draw it down a little bit. Hit enter. I would like, if you have an email address, I'd like for you to put your email address here at this time. And finally, I want you to put my email so that you have access to this at all times. It's wtiefenbach@watervlietps.org. Notice that they underline and highlight in blue, and that means that it is a link to either a website or an email address. And that's when that's what the blue text means, and the underline. Now you will get a chance to come back and format your text and kind of format the background and things like that, but for the time being we want to keep it how it is, so keep it the same. We're going to add a new slide to this, and the slide I would like for you to add, if we click new slide here, you see that we have different slide types that we can use. Most of the time you're either going to be using a title and content or a title only slide. If you still have not typed in your information here, click pause on the video and finish typing this in. New slide. I'd like for you to have title only as your second slide. Notice that we can click to add a title. And there's a reason why this is blank down here, and we'll get into that in a few minutes. We can always change the layout of the slide itself by clicking on Layout and choosing a different slide layout. But again, most of the time we're going to use title only and title and content unless otherwise instructed. So you've set up your digital portfolio. This is what it should look like at this time. Again, if you need to pause the video to finish typing this in, please do so at this time. Now, how to save this document we're going to do the following. I'm going to switch to my remote desktop, which is my desktop at school. So yours is going to look a little bit different than mine, but it's the same procedure. Okay, how to save this? We're going to click on File, Save As. Now again, your box is going to look a little bit different than mine, and the reason being is that at home I don't have access to my H drive unless I log in through the school account. So you should see something over here on the left in this window here that says My Computer. So click on My Computer. You should see your H drive. And your H drive is right here. It has an H at the end. It also has your first initial of your first name and your last name. So it should look like this. If you do not have this, once you've clicked on My Computer, you need to raise your hand and let me know at this time so that I can make sure that we get this fixed. This is the place where you're going to store all of your documents that you create in this class. So we're going to save our digital portfolio to our H drive. We're going to double click our H drive. And down here we're going to make a file name. Well, first actually we're going to create a new folder. Now your new folder button should be right in this area up here. So create a new folder, title it what hour that you are in my class for. So 2nd hour computers, 4th hour computers, 7th hour computers. We're going to click OK, and this is going to create a new folder. You can see this. This is your H drive here, and you see my new folder here. So again, I'm going to just double click this folder. And we always want to make sure that we're in 4th hour computers, or whatever hour that you're in. Make sure that you're in this folder under your H drive to save all of the documents for this class. In order to name this folder, or name this file, I like it that it says Digital Portfolio. If yours says something different, type in here Digital Portfolio, so that when I come to your H drive and look for your assignments, I can easily find it in the folder that you've created. And that's very important. I access your H drive to access your digital portfolio, so I'm going to go to your H drive, I'm going to look for this folder here, and I'm going to look for this file. So if it's not named correctly, I'm not going to find it, and I'm not going to look for it. Once we've done that, we're going to click Save. It's now saved that. So that is how to create your digital portfolio in Microsoft PowerPoint. Again, it should look like this. If it does not, make sure that you push pause and finish typing this in, and that you've added a second slide with a title only.